Hi boys and girls, this week in science we're going to talk all about animals and their habitats. A habitat is a natural place an animal can live. Now you know that animals are living things and they need things such as food, shelter, air, and water to live. They also need a place to raise their young and a place to hide from predators that might want to hunt for them as food, okay? We're going to go over some of these habitats where these animals can live. A grassland, boys and girls, is a large open area of country covered with grass. A beach, you know this habitat, especially this time of year, a lot of people like to go enjoy this place, but it's also a habitat for many animals. It's a pebbly or sandy shore, especially by the ocean. A cave is a large underground chamber, typically of natural origin in a hillside or a cliff. A savanna is a grassy plain in a tropical region with few trees. A river is a large natural stream of water flowing in a channel to the sea, lake, or another stream. A desert, boys and girls, is a barren area of landscape where little precipitation occurs. Living conditions are also usually very hostile for plant life and animal life, but there are still some animals that where the desert is their habitat. The Arctic, boys and girls, this is relating to the regions around the North Pole, and they have very, very cold climates. Mountains, this is a large natural elevation of the Earth's surface. A forest is a large area covered chiefly with trees and undergrowth. A rainforest is a very dense forest found typically in tropical areas with consistent heavy rainfall. And that's what makes the rainforest have so much more plant life, and it's really green and beautiful flowers and trees. A prairie, boys and girls, is a large open area of grassland. A pond is a small body of still water formed naturally or by hollowing or embanking. And the ocean is another habitat, boys and girls. It's a very large expanse of sea. Okay, so these are some different types of habitats that animals can live in. And we're going to try to play a little guessing game with my picture cards. You're going to try to see if you can guess where you might think these animals live, where their habitat is. So let's look at this first card. This is an elephant. Where might you think an elephant's habitat might be? There's a couple different answers. An elephant, boys and girls, can live in a grassland. It can also live in a savanna, and it can even live in the mountains. So an elephant can live in those three types of habitats. A penguin, I know you remember this animal. In January, we studied them a little bit. Do you remember where we said they live? Very good. They live in the Arctic. They need very cold temperatures to adapt to and live in. So in order to adapt, they have that extra layer of fat under their skin called blubber. They're also very good swimmers, and they like to hunt for things such as fish to eat. An alligator and a hippo both can live in lakes and rivers, okay? The alligator prefers to live in fresh water, okay? And the alligator can even live in swamps and marshes. The pond is another habitat for a fish or a goose. And a fish can also live in the ocean, streams, right? They can live in all different types of bodies of water. And a goose can live in a pond, okay? And I live behind a golf course, so I see a lot of these guys going for walks every day. And a monkey, finally, do you have an idea where their habitat would be? They can live in grasslands, right? And they can also live in savannas, all right? So they can live in different kinds of habitats, just like the elephants can. So all these animals, boys and girls, you know that they need food, shelter, air, and water to live. They need a place to raise their young, and they also need a spot to hide from their predators.